What a day, what a day. Bitcoin is delivering wedding presents left, right, and center today. Oh boy, what a beautiful gray candle, because my chart is gray and not green, I know, but holy moly. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. How are you doing? I just posted the recent Bitcoin update video, but as we just ordered sushi and I have to wait another 30 to 50 minutes for the sushi to be here, I was like, yeah, let's go live and talk a little bit about like Bitcoin and what's happening. So that's the reason why I'm live. My wife and her sister are downstairs. They just ordered the sushi, and my ass is gonna chill here for a little bit with all of you, observe the price action, and chat. Right, that's pretty much what's gonna happen in this live stream. I will do a very short like analysis, Elliott Wave analysis as well, because I just uploaded the video, so you know, like it's the same, nothing changed. Literally the video is online for the like 10 minutes now, but I will shortly cover it for the ones that didn't see the video, and then we just chat. I will also talk through what we were looking for right before the push here, which played out very nice indeed. You may remember the wide line we had here at 51.6k, right? Increasing probabilities to then move to resistance and So very, very nice. So we're going to talk things through a little bit, which I think is also important in how someone can potentially trade Elliott Waves and what to look for, right? When probabilities are changing, how you can then eventually enter positions and manage them, because that is what we're doing at the moment. At least, I mean, if you're in a position, that is, of course. So, yeah, how you doing, Salman? What's up? DJ Koons is back. Absolutely. It's not my music, by the way. Just giving credits to the author. This is my stream intro music playlist. Jim Yosef, he is the author of the song called Samurai, which is the intro song of the channel. No idea who or what, but I found his song through the no copyrights playlist. And this is the one that's in the top of this little playlist I have for the stream. So credits to the guy. Maybe one day he'll see the channel and be like, damn, you know, and write me a message and I can get in touch. Who knows? Seraga, what's up? Arbuzni Sok, congrats on your very big winner today. So nice. Mart Pair, welcome. What's up, Andrew, Mr. Friends? How you doing? Bad trading day for me. Need that brain juice, buddy. Take it easy. All right, take it easy. Bad trading day happens. Always a next opportunity. Pingerx, crazy pump. It's nice, no? Koons 2024 for president. I'm not really into politics, to be honest. No. JB, how you doing? Nice move to the upside. No, only heartbreak emojis today. Yeah. It happens. That's love as well. I just read a message from Salman, so broke up with the girlfriend. But what you said in Discord, right? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. No, it's never nice. Might take some time to get over it, but you will get over it. Serega, Koons, can you show on the chart examples of the final 5 wave we are now expecting? Absolutely, that's what we're gonna cover. Archbit, hype is real. My short position liquidation price is at 58k. What do you think? What's your entry? Look, 58k. We're only at 54, but earlier today we were at 51. So, you know. We'll get to the analysis, and you will very quickly realize what I think. Or maybe you've seen the video I posted just now 10 minutes ago, which is the analysis, and those are the probabilities. So I'll analyze the chart, and that's going to be my answer pretty much. 49. Ooh, that's even below the range here. Never great to be in a big loser, but I'll cover the chart and talk about probabilities, and then you'll quickly realize what we're looking for. 58k is still high, even for a wave 5 target area. It is high, but it depends how long this wave in a bullish scenario, the wave 3 goes, right? So yeah. High probability in your last three. Wait. Kuna, remember you said taking high is higher probability in your last stream, and I'm happy to long this pump. I do not take, so for losers nor winners, I do not take any credit at all, because it's not my responsibility. I don't press the buttons. I am just a random guy on the internet sharing what he knows and what he loves to do. And I only trade my stuff. If you win or you lose based on your own trading strategy and your own analysis, I can only congratulate you with following your plan and your strategy, but no one ever is trading my plan like from a YouTube video, because that's not what we do. And if you do, it's not me, right? It's your loss or your win. So congratulations on having a nice win based on your analysis, of course. Having a good moment. That's good, Mr. Friends. That's good, Mr. Friend. JB, welcome to the Gold Squad, mate. Yeah, based on the position you're in as well, and a little bit of probably a little bit of a lack of experience in Elliott Waves, I think it is a very good idea to learn a bit more about trading, which will also help you with your trading psychology and also managing trades, stop losses, entries, those type of things as well. So it's good to see you. Good to see you join. Welcome to the squad. Make sure to send me an email, koenstrading@outlook.com, with your YouTube, Discord, Telegram username if you have all three, and I will make sure to get you sorted. And yeah, hopefully in gold, which is the Elliott Wave course, right? And we do weekly like live streams and stuff, and I answer questions. Hopefully it will help you to understand Elliott Waves better, which will increase your profit and increase your win rate as well, and not be in the losing position, of course, you are in now, which we can't change unless you change it. But hopefully we avoid those type of things in the future. But welcome to the squad, mate. Welcome to the squad. When are alts gonna pump? I'm not really experienced in alts. I have a big altcoin stream though, which I did last week Sunday. Well, like not yesterday, but the week before. 6.5 hours of alts, 19 different altcoins, daily time frame, weekly time frame. Make sure to check that one out. Half of the move, feel nothing. How do you feel about your wins and losses? It's just another day. Just another day. Wins and losses, because I manage them. I know my risk, and when it hits my stop loss, yeah, just another loss. If it hits my TP or I have a nice win, it's just another win. I try to be as neutral as possible. Yeah, and that's experience, I suppose, as well. Are there to cheer me? Absolutely, Salman. Mr. You know where to get out now. Staying patient, way to go. I'm gonna go and do the analysis. Trying to hedge my short position at 51k. Jackie Kong, welcome first of all. Hopefully you have a plan yourself as well, right? TP and stop loss invalidation is very, very important. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Now, as mentioned, I'm gonna do the Elliott Wave scenario, right? Or the Elliott Waves scenarios. The video is just online, right? I just posted a video online where I cover the scenarios I'm going to cover right now, but I'm going to go through them right now very quickly. So for more detail, check the video, right? It's posted 15 minutes ago or something. But what I also want to talk about in this live stream before my sushi comes in about 15 to 35 minutes, that's my range here. I want to talk about Elliott Waves in this area here and how one could have traded it purely from an Elliott Waves point of view, not taking into account anything else. And hopefully it will teach you something, right? So that's what we're going to do. Cool. Bullish scenario, right? 5-wave impulsive structure to the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is your target area for your wave 5. There's multiple ways to get to a target for a wave 5. First, the 1.236 taken from the high of 3 to the low of this wave 4. Usually the area is 1.236 to the 1.618, which is this area over here, but just to clean up the chart, I removed the 1.618. So the 53.4K is your minimum level. Then you have the 1-to-1 at 55.8K taken from the low to the high of 1 to the low of 4, and the 0.618 at 59.4K taken from the low to the high of 3 to the low of wave 4. Big target area, right? Inside this area, we do have a couple of areas of resistance. First of all, the range value area high, 54.7K, which is the value area high of Bybit, the range of 2021. Then up here we have a blue box around 57K, right? 56.8K to 57.4K. And above this, we pretty much go towards the 60K area, right? We also have a weekly gap up there. 59.5K is where that gap starts. It is a weekly gap, can act as support as well as resistance, right? Now zooming in, we're looking for this impulsive structure to the upside, right? Finish wave 4 over here, 1, 2, looking for the end of a wave 3. Now you see the fibs on my chart for this wave 2. The common target area for a wave 2 is the 05 to the 786. Golden pocket is very common, nicely respected. Bullish CVD divergences on the 15-minute chart with the low over here. So that was actually quite nice indeed. And then we're looking for a move to the upside. I will talk about how to potentially have traded this, right, in a second. Now, when we look for a wave 3 to the upside, it is a nice idea to have these fibs on your chart, these trend-based fibs over here, taken from the low to the high, the left high here, the lower high, that's the one I put now, to the low of this wave 2. You don't really know when a wave 3 will end, because a wave 3 is usually the longest, strongest, most extended wave in an impulse. So it can be very long. But eventually, we want to see a wave 4. And these fibs here are fibs where price tends to react in a wave 3. Now, the 1.618 didn't give an initial reaction, but once we hit the 2 here, right, wicked in the 2, support on the 1.618, wick inside, and continuation. 2.618 is where we are now. 3 is 55K. 3.618, 55.9K. And then you have the 4.6, and that's how it continues, right? So these are interesting levels to at least keep an eye on. However, it's, you know, in a bullish scenario, you don't want to try and short a wave 3, no financial advice, but usually from an Elliott Wave point of view, it's not a great idea, as we are looking for a range to form, and the range in a bullish scenario is then the wave 4. What we are looking for is this wave 4 being similar in time than this wave 2, because we're talking Elliott Wave degrees, 1, 2, 3, eventually 4, 5, and most commonly a wave 4 is longer in time than wave 2. So therefore what we're looking for is a range that mimics at least the time of this wave 2. So we want to see a bit of a bigger range forming, and only then are we going to start talking about the blue wave 4 and the end of a wave 3 in blue as well. All these shorter, smaller little ranges here are irrelevant, as this range is too small to be a wave 4 in the same degree of this wave 2. In other words, this small range over here, can it be a wave 4? Yes, but then it is a wave 4 compared to one of these 1-2s here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, and eventually we end 3 and then another 4 and 5, right? So basically what we're waiting for on a 1 hour time frame here is we're waiting for a range to form, and we want to see a range forming that is mimicking the time of this wave 2. Now, when you look for the target area of a wave 4, you take a Fibonacci from the low of 2 to the high of where price is at the moment, right? And you toggle on the target area for a wave 4, which is the most commonly 236 to the 05 area. The 0.618 is an invalidation for a wave 4, so that is why it's also in my Fibonacci template. And the target at the moment would be 53.7K to 52.7K. However, as mentioned, we're waiting for 3 to finish. We don't know when it is finished. So what we're going to do is, as long as price is moving up, these fibs are going to move to the upside as well, until we get a range in a wave 4 that is going to be quite similar to wave 2 in time. That's what we're waiting for, which is going to be very, very patient, no? The bearish scenario, a good Elliott Wave analyst always at least has a bearish scenario as an alternative. This is not preferred, very much alternative, right? In this particular case, we're looking for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 4 is then an expanding flat. Wave 3 on this pivot instead of this pivot. Let me compare it for you. Bullish scenario, higher probability, 3 here, 4 here, right? Alternative bullish scenario, 3 here, 4 there, right? So this wave 3 is less ideal when we look at the sub-degree count of this move, but this is the bearish scenario at the moment, where we are then looking for a 3-wave structure in A instead of a 5-wave diagonal, right? This has to then be a 3-wave structure, A, B, C, and B, 5-wave move to the downside in C, common target area for B, 1.236, 1.38, taken from the high to the low of wave A, 1.618, less common target for wave B, 54.5K, that's where we are right now, right? After a wave B, we want to see price moving to the downside impulsively for a wave C to finish the wave 4. In this scenario, you're also expecting a range to form, preferably where we are now, because we're already at the 1.618 and it's not common for a wave B to go a lot higher, right? So you want to see a range form, but also here you're then waiting for a range, you're waiting for a bit of a grind, and then eventually more bearish CVD divergences, and we're going to be looking for a push to the downside, right? At the moment, that's not yet relevant. Now, with the pull that I just did, if you are looking for that bearish scenario in an A, B, C flat structure, and you pull a fib from the low to the current high that we have, then in this case, you want to hit the 0.618 because you want to invalidate an impulse in a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a wave 5. Wave 4 target area 0.5236, 0.618 invalidation. If this is an ABC, you now want to see price move to the downside. Highest amount of volume is in the recent move towards the upside. A wave C can definitely end on high volume. So this is the bearish scenario as it stands, lower probabilities as mentioned. Now the bullish CVD divergences have played out, so these are neutralized. We need to wait for a new range to form on preferably at least a 15-minute time frame to then start reading CVD again. Yeah, at the moment it's not really too relevant, and we just wait for a range to form those. So that then leads us to the probabilities, which I've also shown in the video that I uploaded literally before the live stream. We're on a 1 hour time frame, right? Let's go to the 1 hour actually. We are looking for a range, and that's basically pretty much what we're doing. The probabilities at the moment are higher for price to be in an impulsive structure, 1, 2, 3 to the upside over here, increasing volume, price moving to the upside, already at the 1.618 for a wave B, which is less common, so it adds to the probabilities. And we are waiting for a range to form. Therefore, I'm going to keep an eye on the extension pools that I have here, 2.618, 3, 3.618, 4, etc. And I'm just going to wait when we get a range that is mimicking the time of wave 2. As long as we don't really have it, I'm looking for higher in the impulsive scenario, right? Unless price starts ranging here and then bearish CVD, yeah, then we're looking for a flat, but that's a lower probability scenario at the moment. So we're waiting for a range, being very patient, right? Now, these are the resistance areas. Going to keep an eye on these, and yeah, let's see what's going to happen overnight, no? So, okay, that was the analysis. Let me put that at least in chat, and let's now talk about how someone could have traded this from an Elliott Wave point of view without using any other analysis tools, right? So let me at least write down here. So hopefully I can, oh, Sushi is here, but at least hopefully I can help you. I will explain this though. Elliott Wave analysis. Oh, damn, I actually forgot when we started with the analysis. Oh, never mind. I just go straight into explaining how this could have been traded. And the sushi already arrived. They're quick, eh? They're quick. I wanted to go live between uploading the video and the sushi arriving. No, it's already here. Fish is fast. So from an Elliott Wave point of view, how could this have been, like, how could one trade this? In the previous live stream, what's up, Flotty? How are you doing? In the previous live stream, I explained how probabilities change when certain things happen. That is exactly how one could have traded this from an Elliott Wave point of view. So from an Elliott Wave point of view, we were looking for a flat A, B, C. I already removed the count from my chart because now, of course, it's irrelevant with the price action that we have, right? We were looking for a wave A, a wave B, and a wave C. Now, at that moment in time with the wave C, look, now we know, oh, okay, wave C finished here. But of course, when price is here, you don't yet know. So let me use the replay tool, right? I don't often use these in live streams. And put this quickly on my chart, right? So what we were looking for, right, was in the bullish scenario, a wave C to end either here or making another low. We don't know. We wait what price is going to give us, no? Because in an ending diagonal wave C, all of the waves have to be zigzag structures, meaning 3-wave structures. So one could have also in the lower time frames count here a zigzag, but potentially you had this as a 1, 2, then a 3, 4, and a 5, right? So what we're looking for is price to take this high or cause an expanding diagonal. An expanding diagonal is very rare, never preferred, never gets the highest probabilities, right? So we're looking for preferably a contracting diagonal. Now, in that case, right, we're then looking for that and that. And then we have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and 5. Let me just do this like minuscule. There we go. So we're either looking for a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a wave 5, right? Finishing here, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means we at least have 2 pivots finished, minimum. Even if we expected another low, right? We already had 2 sushis here. Cool. Yeah, I'm coming back. I just want to explain this to you. So here and here we have 2 pivots minimum. Even in the bearish diagonal scenario, we were expecting 1 more low. And then in this case, in the bearish diagonal with 1 more low, this is your 1, this is your 2, this is your 3, this is your 4, and this is then your 5. That's the end of your C, right? Now what's important here is we do not want to take the high of 2 because that would invalidate the diagonal. But second, if this wave 4 goes too high, then a contracting diagonal turns into an expanding diagonal. And in this scenario, you want to take a channel, right? Take a channel from the low of 1 to the low of 3 and put it on the high of your wave 2. The moment the upper trend line of the channel is hit, we're not talking about a contracting diagonal anymore. We're going to be talking about an expanding diagonal, which is very rare, never preferred, lowers the probabilities for another move down in a wave C, increasing the probabilities wave C is finished with this low over here, right? Okay, so with this information, let's run the chart. So at this moment in time, we don't yet know, right? No position. I'm not talking about my positions. I have currently 3 longs running, 2 lower, 1 recent. At this moment in time in this range, nothing's up. No? Wait. So we click on the replay. I don't really use this too often. So we click on what? Play? No, forward, right? Yes. So we forward, right? Nothing is up. Nothing is up. We're chilling. We're just chilling, right? You got to move to the downside here. Oh, and there you go. We hit the upper trend line of the channel. This immediately changes the probabilities to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C. Finito. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Preferably looking for a deeper wave 2. Why? Because this move to the downside only hit the 382. Common target area for a wave 2 is between the 05 and the 786. If price would have flown, right, then entries can be taken higher. But we're talking about the current scenario, right? So preferably waiting for a move to the downside, right? However, this could have been a potential first entry from an Elliott Wave point of view with the stop loss down here, because that's your invalidation, no? Cool. But from an Elliott Wave perspective, preferably move down into 05 to the 786 area. And that's what we mentioned in the morning update. Make sure to check out the morning update if you haven't seen it. So then we wait. We get a bit of a range. We move towards the downside. The morning update was somewhere here where we said, hey, preferably, probability wise would be better to move to the downside. Cool. We move to the downside here. Yes, we have some bullish CVD divergences, but from an Elliott Wave point of view, we don't use bullish CVD here. We remain patient here, right? So from an Elliott Wave point of view, we remain patient. Price is moving down, right? A little bit of a volume bump as well. Nothing yet going on, yeah, right? Potential first entry was here, okay. Of course, if one has higher probabilities for upside, one can enter during the move to the downside. But I would like to see some local strength. And this is where the live, no financial advice, but what I mentioned in the previous live stream is this high is important. If we are looking for continuation to the downside in the bearish scenario shared earlier, we're looking for this to be a high and then a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, right? We're looking for impulsive structures to the downside. So let me click a couple of times more. Right, so we are looking for a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and eventually a bigger 3 to the downside. In this case, you don't want to see this high taken because in a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, this wave 2 is not allowed to take that high. The moment this high is taken, the bearish scenario becomes an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correction down. However, as also mentioned in the afternoon live stream, this last structure being wave 5 and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This wave 5 is the longest move. And an impulse where you have an extended wave 5 is rare. Most common impulse is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 is the longest. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with an extended 5 is rare. Which means that this count has lower probabilities than this being corrective because there's only 3 bearish scenarios. You either you're looking for a diagonal, right? For then a 1, 2 and down. You're looking for multiple 1, 2s and a move down, but this is your invalidation. Or you're looking for an impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but then wave 5 is extended, not high probabilities because extended wave 5s are rare. So the moment this high is taken, probabilities are higher. This move to the downside is corrective, not impulsive, which then means the probabilities are higher to look for price moving up in line with this being a high probability for, or higher probability for a potential wave C ending, right? We had the bearish scenarios, but your wave C had to end over here. Taking this high, that was a great opportunity. The low stop loss is then below wave C. And you may think, oh, that's such a big stop loss, right? I'm never doing that. Depends how high price goes, no? Because you could go very, very far. My first entry was in this range. But the second one was here that I took myself. Stop loss was about like 2 something %, right? But are we complaining? You know? So from an Elliott Wave point of view, taking this high was very, very important. Let me then click. And yeah, well, you know, what then happens is we observe the reactions. Take this high, we said this high is high probability. We had a bit of reaction or a bit of a resistance area here, right? Which is removed from my chart, but we had a little bit of resistance, I don't know, it was somewhere over here, but price did not show any weakness, right? It just kept going, volume was increasing. By the time I ended the live stream, we were already starting to move above that target box, no? So then we hit the 52.7K level, increasing probabilities more to look towards the upside. And now after it then takes the high, it's a management game, right? So it takes the high, plop, break even, and now it's just managing. And managing you can do yourself. So from an Elliott Wave point of view, this was the most interesting way to trade the move to the upside without using any other tools, purely Elliott Waves. This was the way to look at trading this area. And now from an Elliott Wave point of view, we're waiting for a range. And of course, a range will have dips and la-di-la-di-la, but we're waiting for a range to form, and the next range will give us most of the information. So we wait patiently for a range to form and see what's up. Of course, risk should be managed, stop losses managed, TPs managed, and all that stuff, but that's up to the person, right? Everyone trades differently. So this is an example of how this move to the upside from an Elliott Wave only point of view could have been traded, which of course requires that, well, you have Elliott Wave knowledge, no? So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say in this particular live stream. As the sushi is here, I can't really stick around, to be honest. But yeah, pleasure, Kenny, and also Mugandusi. It's a pleasure, guys. But yeah, this is pretty much it. Space Monk, what's up? Nice move. Absolutely, B channel. Absolutely. Yeah, I know, Andrew. I gotta go. Desert Greek, make sure you manage your trades well. So hopefully you learned a little bit on how you can use Elliott Waves to trade. This is the first time actually that I went into detail into how someone could have traded a potential move. Of course, nothing is financial advice. That's why I do it in hindsight. Everything I just said, go to the previous live stream and go to the morning video and you'll hear exactly the same, but without the actual trading and position and all that stuff. But it's never financial advice. It should never be. You trade your plan, your strategy, whatever you do. But from a purely Elliott Wave point of view, this is how this range had a great Elliott Wave possibility. So where should entry for long term depends on your personal plan and strategy. Rai, good that you have a plan and a vision for your TP. Make sure to manage it well. So 26k, yeah, I know. You've said it a few times that you had that entry. That's very, very nice. So good job. Maybe a band-aid. You can always just hedge. So manage it well. Probability wise, we're looking for a range to form in a wave 4, but the flat ABC is still there. Not highest probabilities, right? But we have to keep it in mind. But we wait for a range to form to mimic the time of wave 2. As long as ranges are smaller, we're looking for upside, right? So that's pretty much what we're looking for. So big thumbs up for the newlywed. Thanks. This was on the 1 hour time frame. You can see the time frame at the left top, 1 hour and 4 hour in this range. So 40k possible, not at the moment, not yet. So we're still waiting for a higher time frame, wave 5 to finish. This being said, though, sushi arrived. I wanted to be live between my video update and the sushi arriving. The girls are downstairs. My wife and her sister. I got to get used to saying wife. I got married last Friday. Everyone, paper wedding. The ceremony is on the 9th of March. So, I at least I remember it's my wife now instead of fiance. So that's something. 58k possible. Depends on where the range is going to form for your wave 4. As long as price is pushing, we don't know, because a wave 3 can extend very far. So you have to wait for the next range to form on that is at least mimicking a bit of the time of this move to the downside, and that's when we start to get a better idea of a potential top. So that is a question one cannot really answer just yet. So yeah. Okay. Not at the moment. We're not looking for those low levels just yet. Okay, everyone. Tomorrow morning, new update between 7-8 somewhere ish in the morning AM, right? Central European time. It's also a very news heavy week, but I'll talk about that tomorrow morning as well. So yeah. Thanks for hanging around, and I'm going to eat my sushi with the ladies downstairs. So enjoy your morning, evening, afternoon, night, wherever you live in the world. Cheers.